Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Dalia, and as you can tell by the title of the video, we're doing another speed build once again on my new island, Honey Oats, which is a sleepy spring island. Since the last time you saw the island, I did completely flatten it, and we also got 2 new villagers, so a lot has changed, a lot has happened. I did go villager hunting without recording. So let me show you where we're going to be decorating today, and I'll give you guys like an island update. So we're going to be decorating here today, right in front of my resident services. And if you saw my last video, you would know that we decorated the entrance of this island. You can kind of get a feel of what the vibe of the island is. And here's Buck doing some stretches. And apparently he wants absolutely nothing to do with me, so we'll leave him. But yeah. The island is like a sleepy spring island. It is like blues and greens and yellows. That's the kind of color scheme we're going with. So yeah, that's what this area looks like. And here are my 2 new villagers. We got Henry and Tad. I found them on 2 separate villager hunts. And if you see my previous hunts, you know that I wanted them for this island. So I'm deciding which one of the 2 I want to keep, because I love them both. They're both so cute. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like, and why don't you hit that subscribe button so you can join our little community here on YouTube. So yeah, let's begin. Get yourself comfy, get yourself a drink and a snack, get cozy, and let's start this villager, or I was gonna say villager hunt. Let's start this speed build. So first thing, and one of the biggest things about this build, is I had a lot of cliff terraforming to do. Unfortunately, not my favorite part of decorating, I can tell you that, because I'm not the best at terraforming, like, at all. So we have to do some cliff terraforming, and later on we're going to be doing some water terraforming too, which I promised myself when I started this island that I was going to be including a water fixture of some kind in each and every one of my builds, because my previous island had like 0 water terraforming. So I hope to rectify that this time. The water terraforming in this build is a little weird, but it'll make sense by the end, I hope, and then by the next video hopefully it'll be better. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But anyway, if you guys didn't know, but you can probably tell by the title of the video, we are doing a little neighborhood. And at this moment, I only have about 2 or 3 villagers that are permanent on this island. So I don't have the villagers that I want to build their homes for. So this is going to be Cat and Pearl's little house area. This is where I'm going to be placing their houses, and I did speedrun Happy Home Paradise, so I will be customizing their houses, which means when the villagers that I want to move in are on the island, I can just replace their houses with the houses that I placed down here. I really love Pearl, so she honestly might be staying. I haven't decided yet. She was a villager that we picked up during one of my villager hunt challenges, which honestly, not a bad villager hunt challenge result. So anyway, I'm just placing down the pathing. One thing I want to do is just really figure out the flow of my pathing for this island. I was originally going to download the other variation of this path, which is more of like a dirt road path. Everything was like very straight, like horizontal and vertical lines, but I really just wanted something more natural and free-flowing, which is why I think this is going to be the only like full path I use for this island. Obviously I might include some like smaller like futile paths, but this is like the main path for the island, which it's already like 30 some odd tiles, so it takes up a good portion of my custom design code. So anyway, just placing that down. I love all the variations for the dirt portions of the path it comes in. This little like paw print design is the cutest, and I will be abusing that like crazy. if that wasn't already apparent. But yeah, and I also love these garden steps that come with the path. It looks so good. I do have the creator code for this path linked in my description, and I will have a video coming up in the next week or so featuring all the design codes I will be using for this island that I have accumulated so far with the creator codes and everything. So look forward to that. So I quickly went and customized the two homes. Once again, like I said, my color scheme for this island is blue, green, and yellow. So I went with a blue and green house for the two villagers. Didn't really matter to me which of the two had which house, because like I said, they won't be permanent villagers here, which is why having the ability to customize houses now is such an awesome thing. You don't have to worry about the house not working with your theme. So now we've moved on to the very sad waterscaping portion of this video. I wanted to continue the river from where I had started it in the last video. I'm also talking to Henry and Tad, if you can't tell. They're so cute. I kind of like Tad a little more than Henry, which I wasn't expecting to have a favorite so quickly, but they're both so cute. I also have Prince on my island too. I just have all the frogs apparently. But yeah, I was trying to continue this little thing, and then somehow I ended up with a bridge, and it looks ridiculous. I will be extending out the thing later on. I left it as is. I left it as is. I didn't want to deal with it anymore. I can't guarantee it's gonna stay. It looks good, so I like it, but does it make sense logically? Not so much. And I don't know what I'm doing around my resident services yet, so I have to figure out where the water is gonna go next to my plaza. So let me know if you like it, or if I should just scrap the idea completely. I will still keep like some form of waterscaping, but it might not be a bridge. I don't know. I like it, but I'm not sure. Anyway, moving on, I started placing down some dark dirt. I wanted one of the two houses to have a garden, and then the other one to have like a little sitting area. And I thought carrots would be really cute. I'm gonna have tons of these like little garden areas across the island. I have like a little pumpkin patch at the front of my entrance, and I'll be including like just like little patches of like produce, you know? It's just so cute. Like I love the vegetables so much. And then I ran around and did what I typically do after placing down pathing, which is just figuring out where I want to place some trees, because if I don't do this now, I won't take any consideration into the placement of them later. I also did a couple of like cliff trees, which if you don't know, cliff trees are when you like do the glitch where you place down a cliff on like or a tree on like the corner of a cliff. So I did that. It took me a very long time to get them to work out, because I did like 3 and they just weren't lining up the way that I wanted them to. But yeah, and here is where I'm going to be placing that little sitting area like I mentioned before. Once again, using my little picnic designs. I've downloaded a ton, as you can tell by my custom design thing here. All of them are like muted pastel, green, blues, yellows, you know. So yeah, I quickly did the trees off camera, and then as you can see, there's a couple of cliff trees, and I like them, I guess. I don't know. It took me so much time to do it, but anyway, I also time traveled and watered the carrots, so they were all like different sizes, which I kind of like different sizes for the produce. It looks more like realistic, I guess. And I'm putting the bunny garden decorations next to the little pumpkin, or the carrot patch, because it's so cute. I think this is one of my favorite little like decorating, not tricks, but like decorating ideas where you place down. It's kind of like putting like decoy ducks near a pond. It's just really cute. And then you can put like a little spare carrot in front of one of the rabbits, like they're eating. I don't know. It's really cute, you know? It's really cute. And yeah, at this point I'm decorating with some items. I realized while doing this that I didn't actually leave a ton of space in front of this house in particular to place items down, but I made it work. I think it's actually quite cute. And I'm using the natural garden table and chair, which I almost never use this item. I like it, but I think it looks really bulky to me sometimes. But I like it. I was gonna do like mix match furniture. I do change the chairs. But yeah, I just kept this really simple. It's kind of like a little tea party, but with cookies, and yeah, I think it's adorable. And I was originally going to change the color of the symbol kettle, but like it's blue, and I need as much of a pop of blue as I can because there's not a lot of blue items that I want to decorate with, you know? One thing I did say on my Twitter today, I believe, was that I desperately wish we had more blue variations for flowers, because the only two I'm going to be using for this island are hyacinths and windflowers. I wasn't even going to use the windflowers, but after using them in my last build, I decided that I like the way that they looked. But I hate pansies in this game. I don't like the way that they look. So I apologize if you like the pansies. And I'm not the biggest fan of the roses either. I think that the roses are too vibrant and harsh of a blue. I want something more like muted, like the hyacinths. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, I made that complaint on Twitter like today or yesterday, and a lot of people agreed with me. Everyone made the point that there's only like one green flower, which are the green mums, which obviously, yes, there's only one type of green flower, but like, can we have more blue variations, please? Oh. Anyway, I decided to make this little shed next to one of the houses just to fill the space in. So I'm just placing two storefronts right beside each other. I love using the storefronts as like little mini buildings, and this looks really, really cute. I think it matches the fact that one of the two areas has like a garden. This is like where they like put their garden tools, I guess. And then one thing I desperately wanted for this entire build is for there to be tons of flowers aligning the pathway. I will be making a build that is like a meadow filled with flowers. That is like one idea I've had envisioned in my head since I came up with this island theme, or I decided to do this island theme. So this is like a mini version of it. But I did place a lot of flowers down, which I'm really proud of, because I never remember to place like a lot of flowers down. Like I'm always trying so hard to fill space with like furniture. But yeah, and then I decided at the front of my plaza, I didn't know what I was gonna do with the area between the incline. I decided to do a couple of wheat fields and then the vertical fence, and then these plant partitions. I think it actually looks really cute. I just wanted something stacked, and it's quite nice considering that the whole build is very, it's not like nothing's parallel, nothing's like cohesive on other side of the whole build. To have this little area be cohesive and just kind of paralleling one another on either side of the incline, I quite like. Let me know if that makes any sense to you, but it made sense in my head. Yeah, so at this point I'm just finishing up by decorating with some more custom designs on the ground. I know I'm going to be abusing the heck out of these garden steps, like I said before, because they're great by themselves, but they also fit so perfectly with the actual path that I love it. And it's like that perfect shade of brown. It actually comes in a lighter version of the brown too. I might honestly download both. Yeah, and then I've had this stool and it fits the green of the house so perfectly. Like, it's just adorable. I don't know what I was gonna do with this stool, but then it fits up like right up against the house. It's just really cute, you know? And can we also give a huge shout out to wheat fields, which honestly are gonna become like the most used and abused item in this whole game. On this island, I'm using them, and I'm using all 3 color variations because they fit the theme so well. And like, whenever in doubt of what to place in a certain area, I'm like, I can just put a wheat field here, and it works perfectly. And I have like look at them, they're perfect. Like, obviously I'm moving this one, but like, it's perfect. It doesn't matter. Like, you can put it in front of a tree. Like, look how good this looks. You can put it wherever you want. It's perfect. I don't know. Anyway, I've been talking this whole video. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. We're almost to the end. At this point, I was just finishing up and filling in all the spaces that I had left to finish filling. One thing that drove me absolutely crazy, and I realized towards the end, is that I forgot once again to decorate the shrubs. So I do go back and add some shrubs. I don't know if I include it in this video or if I do it post video, but I want to remember to decorate with shrubs because I always forget. And I'm not using any particular shrub because there's no, like, what time of year I'm at right now. There is no shrub that's in full bloom, I believe. So I'm just using like all the shrubs, and like they have different leaves on them, so I want to utilize them, and I always forget. One thing I did remember to place down were the vines though, so I'm very proud about that because I want tons of vines. Also ignore the fact that the river is directly beside this build. It will not be staying there, probably. Just like the river that's like behind where I'm decorating here is not going to be staying. By the time I do this audio recording, I think I actually got rid of the river. So I'm trying to imagine how I'm going to be terraforming the area that I'm like on right now. As you can see, I basically just let the path like stop because this build already got bigger than it was supposed to be. So I just kind of like, I just gave up. Like, you know, when you're just kind of like, I'll deal with that later. Like, I'm sure like an idea will come in my head that like makes sense for what I'm going to be doing. But I have no idea what I'm going to be placing there later. I'm not exactly a plan ahead type of person, so we're honestly just making this up as we go. Which, isn't that like the best way to building an island? That's my favorite way to design. It's just kind of like, we're just going to place some stuff down, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll destroy like 4 hours of building in 3 seconds. It's no problem. I think we're almost finished. I do quickly decorate the rest of this area off camera, I believe. And yeah, so we are officially finished with today's build. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'm very excited to show you the beginning of my little neighborhood. It's so pretty, and this is definitely the time of day I'm going to be setting my dream address, like 6:30 in the morning. Like, look how pretty this area is. Alright, that is everything for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I'm so happy with the way that this build turned out, and it just made me all the more excited to continue decorating this island. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos that I make. I hope you guys all have an absolutely wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!